Wherever you're watching this around the world, welcome to Prague. Belgium in the black uniform, Russia in the white. Game to probably decide Group D. And we're underway, and the Russians will get the first possession. Prince will take a first look at the half court. I just got to think that the Belgians are going to pack it in underneath, really try and play big underneath the basket. Bedieva goes with a jump hook. It's not often Bedieva is going to be matched up against someone with a quality of Wouters. Good early screen, early transition for Belgium. Meeseman slips the screen, finds Wouters. Wouters puts it on the floor, goes right at Bedieva, goes with a jump hook, and it's a little bit of even Stevens, shall we say, after the first play. Both went with a jump hook, both come up empty. Zedik, Bedieva gets another touch. Russia pounded it on the inside. Inside, outside, Beliakova for three is off. Great work on the glass. Chance to run for Belgium. They're so good in transition. Delaray penetrates. Open look in the corner. And Mastak shows you what she brings to this team. Instant offense, great touch. Zedek comes right back at him. Is no good from the mid-range two. And I think Belgium are going to have to get back and almost try and make Russia play half court. Prince settles for the long two, way short.
There's going to be no mistakes in defense for a Belgium team. You know, they have to be fully focused every single moment of their defense to prevent the basket.
Massman will take the pick and roll, and she got called up on the screen. Good call by the official, because Zidek just laid all over her to stop her rolling. Wasn't like she held it, just made it impossible for Emma Meeseman to dive to the hole. Quickly coming one of my favorite players at the moment, Meeseman. She's just such a great athlete, great size, great quality. Wouters in the post, little handoff, what a nice touch. Poor finish by Delaray, but you can see why Delaray has started. Really does give this team some speed down the floor.
It's such an impressive start from Belgium team in the offensive court, you know.
My guy with the turnaround, that's, well, we said earlier on, she has to bounce it more than your normal European big, but she showed a lot of rhythm on that. Nice two to get her going in the game. Van Loog in the half court. They look at Wouters underneath, can't get it there. Mestak gets a feet set for three. They can't let that happen. Short, and Bedieva comes down with a defensive rebound. Zedek. Bedieva out top. All over Prince, making her work. Bedieva puts it on the floor. Meeseman comes up with a steal, leads the break on the dribble. This is what she gives you. Steps through, second step off the glass, and one.
That's just that talent you mentioned earlier. You know, she fed her smaller defensive player. Great layup.
Little crossover step, 192, soft touch. Enjoys it. Doesn't show to too much emotion. Will step to the line for the M1. Completes the three-point play.
And we can see the pressing from Belgium team,
and
giving them the message. They're not afraid of them today.
Oh, Meeseman on the foot speed to the hoop with a finger roll. Get that one in the highlight. Rolled it around the ring. Great start for Belgium. Beliakova has a look at what she has. Will back it out, settles for the three. It's a bit of a launch three. Defensive rebound by Meeseman. She has these periods where the ball's she's like a magnet for the ball. Nice look. Timeout, Russia. Quick start. Delaray gets the two on the end of the break. She released and just ran the floor. And Belgium open out a 9-2 lead.
And we can see Coach Wesson just put Kirilova on because he feels that there's a pressure on Prince, and Kirilova can bring the ball as well, you know, and release that stress off the shoulders of Prince a little bit.
Well, back to that three-guard set that the Russians had to go to yesterday. Prince, this is my guy on a little flare, is off. Medieva's on the glass, always on the glass, always looking for ways to contribute.
And as we said yesterday, it's not enough just to box her out. You have to push her away from the rim.
And Wouters out top will move it on. Second side already for Belgium. Mestak. Wouters flares. Put it on the floor. Great move. Goes with a hook. Roll back the years on that first step. She just got it and ripped it and ran. And Wouters opens her account with 2. 11-4 to Belgium. Love the Belgium start. Taking it straight at this Russian defense. Prince comes off the high screen. Medieva lines up the 3. And you'll take that if you're Belgium, won't you? You'll take her with the 3. Belgium at the break again. Go to Wouters underneath. Get the 2.
Incredible start from Belgium team. Yeah, I would take that. Why Medieva wouldn't shoot the freeze, right? They're trying to fill the paint because obviously the Russian team is such tall and that's their advantage from down under from the deep inside of the paint.
Again, forcing Prince to be a point guard. And that's why the 2011 MVP comes off the bench first. Elena Kirilova knocks down the 3. If you let her stand there and shoot, she's going to score 13-7. And if this is the level of the game, you're in for a treat. Mestak takes the ball screen from Wouters, attacks the far side of the ring. Actually had the layup. Why does she need a layup as Julie Van Loo knocks down the 3?
That's why I like her so much, you know. She just spread out the floor. She keeps that movement going, you know, for the Belgium team.
Slides over the top. Prince tries to create for herself. And if you get Prince into that mode, it comes down to how good is she? Is she good enough to keep her team in it? Because no one else gets a touch. And at the moment, Belgium have the slight advantage. They skip it. Monterey takes it. Iserman. And one. Loving the movement. Great penetration by Delaray. Iserman sees the spot. Great touch on the pass. Gets the contact from Prince. All about quality, all about the touch. This team has some really nice momentum, real nice feel as a group. And every one of this starting lineup has scored in that 19 points for Belgium. That's such a great start for them. Still in this trap that slows up Russia into the half court. Back to man. And Prince in point guard mode. That's exactly where Belgium wanted to be. Belyakova outside, guarded by Mestak. Not letting him settle. 5 on the possession. Belyakova's going to have to put this up. Nowhere to go. Miesemann challenges the shot. Way off, but they hunt it down on the offensive boards. Prince tries to draw the contact. Good no call by the official. Vadieva goes up with a hook, no good. And Belgium are just quicker to everything. Van Loo gives it up in transition. Takes the 3. Oh! 22 first quarter points, and we've still got 3.5 to go. Belgium are on fire here in Prague. Prince in the half court, puts it on the floor, tries to create. Now she needs a pass. Again, doesn't create for anybody else. Vadieva puts it on the floor. Wouters guards her. Great work on the glass. Kirilova off the bench, hits the 3, gets the offensive rebound. Don't forget I'm an MVP is what she says to the world. Miesemann, Mestak, quick catch and release is long. And Belyakova comes down with it. 22-11, 3 to go in the first. Belgium have just exploded. Prince in the lane. Miesemann just said, hey, you're not up for that. Great read by Kirilova. Kirilova in transition, crosses over, take one for the team. Mestak. And this is up and down, and you've got to think as long as they can stay fresh and as long as they can stay quick, that's going to favor Belgium if they make this a transition game.
Absolutely. I think they should not get just too overexcited, you know. They play really well, but these little mistakes, Russians going to punish, you know.
Absolutely.
You have to take care of the ball.
And that's why they're going to take every advantage. Belyakova gets her feet set. This is one of those situations where you start great with emotion, and you've got to remember, this is Russia, who are not going to panic. They're still going to play. Here's Van Loo. Belgium have to put a 40-minute game in here. Delay has it knocked away, needs a pass. Miesemann gives her an option. They're going to have to go downtown for 3, way off. And it's Russia's turn to build some momentum. Belyakova with the early screen from Velieva. Bilyakova looks for an option. Velieva still, and the pass is over the top of Velieva. She had the space, had it sealed. And this is where the Belgian fans just are desperate that the players coming off their bench just go and put a shift in. Linskens, yesterday she came in early, picked up a few fouls. She's got to make a contribution today.
Absolutely. You know, Ann Waters will need a couple minutes rest. And as you said, Linskens needs to come in and just take a great part. But just Meeseman is incredible today. She started so well this game, you know, being dangerous from every position.
10 points for Meeseman on 8 minutes of basketball against the biggest team in this competition. Prince, a little hesitation. Prince in the corner for three is off. Velieva just owned it. Just misses the putback though. We got a foul in transition. Kirilova going after the offensive rebound. And Velieva will be fine. She'll work her way through this. 18 years old, you don't know the meaning of the word fear. And she'll stay positive and she'll make shots that in most situations, that's a gimme.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be really important how small players are going to rebound today, because we can expect a big fights down under the rim, you know. And the balls who are going further from the rim, that's where the small players needs to get them.
Marja Caprio in the game. Mastak with nowhere to go is fouled by my guy. My guy just didn't need to go after it that hard in that situation. She had nowhere to go. She was likely to travel. And Russia already in the penalty. Belgium only committing one foul so far. Kim Mestak makes the first. And obviously they've got the veterans of Van Wouders. They've got Caprio on the floor, but the Belgian Federation with their planning and their investment in young players, so many of this team is around that 22, 24 years old. And a lot of players in their 20s. This team is a product of great planning by the Federation. And now this is their chance to shine. Pass through the trap by Prince, 26-13. Tikyunko in the game. Honenko puts it on the floor. Honenko goes up, is blocked. Blocked by everybody. Fighting for it underneath. 24-second violation. Meeseman just ripped it off her. Van Loo is going to turn it over. And that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah, they really need to control the tempo, you know. You don't want to play like mistake by mistake with Russian team, because they're going to punish it, you know. As you said, they are such experienced group and they're not going to panic.
Kirilova puts it on the floor, goes with the right hand off the glass, doesn't get the drop. It's a war underneath. Velieva pulls it out, tries to do the smart thing, needs a pass. Velieva on the inside, gets herself set. Just powers it up.
That's been a huge mistake from Belgian team to leave Valou on the back of the Velieva, you know. Smart play from Russian team to find her open down under the rim.
Gabriel gets to the foul line, kicks it. Van Loo in the corner for three. Oh! This team has come out with a fearless performance. And Russia have to take their second time out with 1:59 to go in the first. They trail 29-15. It's been almost perfect basketball. Ann Wouders outside the three-point line will hand it on. Linskens will reverse it. Second side again. Coach Mestag has got to be a little careful about thinking he can rotate here. Linskens with a long two. Wouders on the glass, can't pull it. Teams get a day off tomorrow. You can rest after this. Oh, great work on the glass. Oh, tremendous read by Delolay. Chance for the easy 2 on the break. She blows it, but great follow. Tremendous follow down the floor. Hannah Mastak gets the 2. 16-point advantage. Beliakova going baseline, needs a pass, finds a pass. And the ball still belongs to Russia, a little deflection. I don't think in the prep for this game, Coach Vassin was going to prepare for being 16 down in the second quarter. Great hands, Caprio comes up with a steal. They are just a step quicker. Caprio's going to take the high screen. Valdes will peel off it. Caprio gets the ball screen, little bounce pass. Didn't that come off the foot of Tikhorenko?
Yeah, Tikhorenko read that pick and roll. She knew that Caprio was going to pass that ball.
Prince, they go under the screen. Pinks pulls the trigger for 3. I'm not sure about going under the screen on her.
Yeah, and that's what Prince does really well. You know, when the team needs her, she's just going to take that responsibility and go for either pull-up shot or 3-point shot.
Caprio, Valdes will go pick and roll. Poor decision. And this is the point about Mastak believing he can rotate, and they run out of offensive options, and Russia will build momentum. And Prince, again, they've got to make Prince play a point guard, not a scorer. Prince on the penetration to the basket for 2. And Valdes looks at the bench. Momentum swing here for Russia. Back to an 11-point game. Comes off the feet of Evgeny Prince. And Caprio will sit down in a very, very frustrated way. Well, Lou's going to step in.
She knows because she knows how big this game could be from Belgium team, you know. To challenge Russian team like this, that's just an amazing start to the game.
Valdes fakes the handoff, goes to the work. Love to see the replay of the way she faked the handoff. Everyone, including, I think, us, were looking at the handoff. She just took it. Prince, make a pass the basketball. Tries to go inside to Vadieva. It's going to be a foul. Linskins won't mind picking up fouls there. That's where she's got to pick up fouls if she has to. Watch this. Oh, everybody played the handoff. Great work by the director, I've got to say. The cameraman followed it. No one else did.
Yeah, I think they've heard you that you want to see that replay, you know, because that was just the movement that people should learn from.
Well, the starting lineup back in the game for Belgium. They get away with that little rotation. 13-point advantage. Lieva with a pull-up, no good. Battle on the glass is won again by Belgium. They keep it alive, but Russia will get possession.
I'm not quite sure now if they played the zone defense or man-to-man. I think the players were quite off the balance in defensive positions.
Konenko gives it to Kirilova in the corner, is off. Lieva keeps it alive, but the ball will belong to Belgium. It was very zone-like on the baseline. Now Valdes looks like she just protected the middle. And Tikhorenko was off at the jump shot. They'll take that. They'll pick that poison. Beglova in the game. I think crucial now for Russia. Beglova's got to have an impact here. Valdes on the pick and pop is long. Great box out. Honenko comes down with it. Kirillov goes inside to Vadieva. Valdes forcing a baseline. Wants her to try and go over and not past her, but tough move. Vadieva saw it, took it, got her body in the right position, and sealed off. Very high quality game right now. Miesemann will go off of Valdes' screen. Looks inside, Valdes is deep, that's a holding foul.
And that's what makes Belgium team so good today. You know, they just read the floor. We've seen that Ann Walters just didn't make the long mid-range shot. So, yeah, where is her strength? Down under the rim. You know, her footwork is exceptional and people should learn from. So, straight away next possession, they basically played what makes them great.
Well, it's interesting to see how this inside combination will deal with Valdes and Miesemann. You've got my guy and Tikhorenko inside. Valdes wants it. She's deep. They got to give her a look. Miesemann takes the tough two. Who cares how tough it is? She has no fear about anything. 12 points personal. Tikhonenko will reverse it. Prince will get it off to Beglova. Prince is much more dangerous at the two for Russia. Kirillov over, going inside. My guy with a short corner jump shot is off. Great rebound by Tikhonenko. Prince lines up the three, is long. That's a great effort by Van Loo to keep it alive, but Russia will control it on the end line. And Tikhonenko is beginning to become a factor just by sheer effort on the glass. That's a tough shot by Miesemann. Kirillova just about gets it in. Beglova has a look, goes inside. Tikhonenko on Valdes, one-on-one, little head fake. Doesn't get the drop. Valdes gets the defensive rebound and kicks. Delorey will advance the basketball. Oh, they missed Miesemann on the trail. Van Loo. Miesemann at the one high post. Big on big, high post screen. Oh, there's no word. She is just Emma Miesemann. That's all you have to say. Well, Belgium come out of the timeout with the 2-2-1 trap. And they go hard. They're going to follow and trap again. They've got to try and turn it. Beglova reads it. That's what she gives this team, a little bit of quickness at the point guard spot. And they get into the half court a little quicker than they have been. Beglova puts it on the floor, gets the ball screen, little hard show for Miesemann. And there's a foul from Mestak, and there's 4 seconds on the shot clock. And having said they're going to start an emotional even keel, they get carried away.
Yeah, exactly that. She knows probably that foul wasn't needed at that very stage of the offense. 4 seconds. They haven't been in real position yet at that time, so no need to foul.
Tikhonenko will move it on to my guy. Beglova. Well, they were going to switch back. Beglova didn't need a second invitation. Tikhonenko gets another rebound. Off the bench, she's had a really very, very effective performance. My guy, they go upstairs, they can't hold the pass. Going over Miesemann is a tough ask anyway. It's almost you have to shoot that pass so it goes up and comes down. Van Loo will advance the basketball. Chance to make this a 17 or 18 point lead. And if anyone in the gym predicted that, then I don't know if you're telling the truth, because this is just a phenomenal first half by Belgium. Mestak puts it on the floor, left hand, drive lane open, off the glass, she's fouled. Tikhonenko thinks she got all ball, but I don't think so. Great read.
She used her quickness against Tikhonenko. When you have a center on yourself on the top of 3-point line, you want to attack her exactly as Kim Mestak just did.
Used the left hand, so her body was between the ball and the recovering defender. That's what drew the foul, really. And Lamont comes into the game. Number 42. And Ramat has a lot of tape on, Teresa. She has tape on tape almost.
I'm a wonder what these high numbers in basketball means for every single player. 42, 97, that's not quite usual numbers for basketball players.
And Ramon follows all the regulations, having the tape the same color as the kit. Gotta love these type of things. Beglova gets it to Prince. The trap is still there. Good chase by Van Loo. Again, takes time out of the half court. Only 14 seconds for Russia to run in the half court. Prince trying to get the bar, settles for the three. Oh, Fanny Prince. Get the ball out of her hands. Make her be a passing guard. When she is just playing herself, she is a talent.
And as you said earlier, you don't want to go the screen under, because she's smart enough to read that move and just stop that and shoot the ball right behind the screen.
Oh, Miesemann fumbles, comes off my guy. I thought the ball came off my guy last. In fact, I'm almost certain it came off my guy last. Valieva checks in for Tikhonenko. Let's have a look. Off of Miesemann, off of my guy, off of Miesemann, perhaps.
Yeah, but that makes Miesemann a big player. You see that she's still emotionally stable. She's not fighting for that ball. She knows she needs to stay focused.
Beglova will find Prince. Prince on the dribble is fouled as she tried to. They're not going to count that, no. There's no way they're going to count that. Van Loo's called for the holding foul.
I think in these pick and rolls, the defender as a big player needs to step up as well, you know. They need to communicate between each other really well to know what each of the player does. If you follow her to the screen, the center needs to cover the penetration. If you go under, Prince gonna just shoot.
Prince on the drive, challenged by Valdes, doesn't get the drop, but gets it alive. And even veterans can forget to box out. Valdes just gave her the offensive rebound. Beliakova, great box out. That's a tremendous, tremendous effort by Ramel. Malu finds Mastag. Great defense by Beliakova. Miesemann somehow stays in bounds. Malu reverses it. Mastag has it. Valdes wide open, mid-range. I was already putting that in the book. And Russia would just love to be at 10 at the end of the half. They would take 10 in a heartbeat right now. Great hands by Miesemann. Deflects that. Mestag. Miesemann has it on the three-point line. Will take it to the middle. Inside, outside. Mestag buries the three.
Three.
Miesemann adds an assist to her ever-growing stat line. Well, I said they'd take 10. They'd take 12, 14 right now. Beliakova, baseline penetration, needs a pass, nowhere to go. Miesemann gets a piece. The ball comes off of Vadieva. And Russia are being forced to try to make plays. It's exactly what we talked about before the game. Force them to try and make plays as opposed to just pass the ball, get it inside.
Exactly.
Belgium have extended the defense so well.
And Russia needs to learn that they can't pass just easy pass over the Miesemann. She has the long hands, you know. You have to find a way around her body.
Beliakova plays football, traps it with the left foot, passes it to the referee with the right foot. Looks like she could be a soccer player.
And we
41.
we can see how Belgium is confident at the moment, because the position before, Miesemann was playing pick and roll with Ann Waters, you know. That made the Kim Mastak open on the three-point line to kick that shot.
Miesemann inside, outside again. Rommel for three. If this goes in, off the glass. Weekend banks are open. Rommel knocks the three down. Great customer service by the bank here. Open at the weekend. Prince off the high screen. Wilder shows hard and takes away the option to shoot it. Into the corner, open for free. Beglova buries it. What a level of game.
That was just a huge mistake from Valu. From the strong side, you don't want to go help for penetration, you know, especially if you have Kirillova in the corner of the court. Oh, it was Beliakova.
Off the glass from the three-point line. They have shot the ball incredibly well in this first half, Belgium. They can't be complacent. Array gets it off to Miesemann, who looks inside, puts it on the floor off the dribble, doesn't get the roll. Valdes can't get the offensive rebound. And we've marked down that Emma Miesemann missed the shot in the 18th, 19th minute of the game. Prince on the pull-up. Just can't leave her alone for a second. That's Stephanie Prince, not Beliakova. 14-point lead for Belgium. Last minute of the game. Malu gets the handoff. They leave Miesemann wide open. Oh!
That's her position, mid-range shot. But, you know, the question is, like, her position is anywhere today, so.
I think we were closer than any Russian defender, though. That's the worry if you're if you're Coach Vazin. He's like, this is Emma Miesemann. We just left her wide open. Prince. That's a good foul. 5 seconds on the possession. No, they had a foul to give. All right, takes one for the team. Russia on the sideline. 14-second reset on with a 2-second differential between possession and game. Prince. They don't have a foul to give now, Belgium. They do not want a foul. You're going to think they do not want Prince taking this last shot. Prince challenged by Miesemann. It's a battle. Prince comes up with it, blocked from behind. The ball's bouncing around. The referee has blown.
Wasn't it at Vadieva shooting
No,
that ball?
they've called the foul on Miesemann fouling Prince that happened a second before the whistle went.
So then that call was so late.
Very late. Prince makes 2. There's 1.2 seconds to go. They had a timeout. They didn't want to take it. They take the prayer. That's not answered. Let's forget the last 1.2 seconds and talk about a phenomenal performance by Belgium in that first half. 46-32. So welcome back to Prague. Start of the second half. Belyakova will inbound the basketball. And Russia will get the first look at the half court. They trail by 14. And if they make this comeback, then they are genuine gold medal contenders. Might get outside. Same starting lineup, except for Kelyalova will start at the 3. Prince has it. Valdes shows hard. They show a little trap. Great rotation. They have to force the shot off the dribble. And Kirillova knocks it down. She's going to have to knock a lot of those down. 7 points personal at 66%. Probably needs to get the ball more. Valdes, they look down low. Mesdag thinks about shooting the pass to Valdes, who gets it down low now. Vadieva spins baseline. Valdes goes up. Doesn't quite get it, but keeps it alive. That sums it up. How great this Belgian team is playing. They're doing everything. Miesemann flares, they leave the middle wide open. Van Loo stops, pops, is short. They settle for a jump shot. No one got their feet in the keyway. Vadieva will look to hand it off. Kirillova lines up the 3. Is off. Valdes comes down with a defensive rebound, looks at the official and said, I think she clattered into me. Delaray looks at the hoop, turns it down.
That was a great lead from Delaray.
Well, Prince in transition. Is she going to make this? Off the glass, blows it. And Miesemann beats everybody down the floor to come up with a defensive rebound. And Belgium's energy levels got to stay high.
Brilliant call from Valu to just, slow the game down now after these couple possessions with a few errors.
And Russia are in passing lanes now, trying to get back in this with their defense. Mesdag finds Miesemann out top. Spins, got to put it up. Takes the prayer, hits the front of the ring. Valdes gets it, puts it back up for 2. And Valdes carried on playing. Everybody else is looking around. Great presence by the veteran. Great atmosphere. The Belgian fans trying to lift their team, keeping that energy level high. Prince off the screen. Vadieva rolls. Great rotation, great hands, great team defense.
And again, hands of Miesemann, right? She knows she deflects so many balls in defense, and it just helps them to recover in defensive positions.
Well, Van Loo got right underneath that hard show to stop the easy roll for Vadieva. 14-point game. Prince in trying to cut. Oh, they find Kirillova, who throws it up, and the buzzer goes, and that's a 24 violation, and the referee has to call it because Van Loo wants them to call it.
They were a little bit lucky now that Kirillova didn't catch the ball properly because she was ready to shoot that ball straight away from that first pass.
And again, they're in the passing lane. This wasn't there in the first half. 2-on-1. Oh, Valdes!
That's a big block.
Throws it away, and the great thing is she turned it over. She didn't stop. There was no feeling sorry for herself. The veteran got back and just said, get out of here. 19 seconds on the possession. Valdes makes a statement. Belgium's energy's a little down, but they're still hanging in there and fighting hard for this with a 14-point lead. Kirillova, my guy, foul line jump shot is off. Great work by Vadieva on the glass. He's blocked again by Valdes.
But can you see on every player, there are always 2 Belgium, It's just incredible effort in defense from that team.
Well, it's the SWAT squad. one person, SWAT squad, as Valdes comes up with two back-to-back blocks. Kirialova is long. Great work by Della Rey and leads the break. Numbers down the floor here for Belgium. Mestak doesn't like the numbers that she has. Will reverse the ball. Little handoff. Della Rey has it knocked away. Who's picking that up? Guess who? Mestak for three.
And
knocked it down. And again, Belgium are struggling at the start of this third quarter. They're just losing their way a bit, but they are just scrambling and hanging in there effort-wise. And they get rewarded again as Mestak just knocks down the three. 51-34. Miesemann on a hard show, Prince, and they foul her on the move back. I do like the fact they send people at her on the screen so she doesn't have an automatic decision to make. She has to make a second move off that screen. Miesemann's quick enough to show. That's what it means. That's what it means for Kim Mestak to make the three. Little emotion. Prince off the screen, little hesitation, gets to the glass, and Valdes makes her change the shot again, and she was out of bounds. Should be a 14-second reset, it is. How many minutes can Ann Valdes go for? I don't know if I don't think she's got 20 in her legs when she's running up and down and blocking shots. So that Belgian bench is going to become crucial. Beliakova goes inside, Valieva waits, blocked again. Everybody got a piece. Van Loo will push. And then says, nope, let's get in the half court. Let's get a shot we want.
That's a brilliant read from Valou, you know. She's fully aware of that there's no space for easy mistakes.
Even though Prince fouled, then you've got to be very, very impressed the way Russia have come out in the second half. In the passing lane is an understatement. If Prince had stayed closed in a denial, then she'd have knocked that away. She just tried to reach for it with the inside hand. 14-second reset. Miesemann will relieve the pressure. Van Loo, Valdes wants it. She's deep on the inside. And they're going to call a holding foul on Valieva because Valdes got position. That's all she could do.
I just love seeing the cooperation of Mestak and Waters. You know, that's just incredible experienced player down under the rim and incredibly talented young player.
Miesemann finds Valdes at the top, will reverse it. Miesemann, great cut, gets it deep, goes up, steps through, second move is blocked. She hits the floor. Helped up by half her team.
That was a great defense from Maiga.
Yeah, absolutely. The way she stayed with that. Got away with a little bit of body contact, but hey, we're in the block, so there's going to be body contact. 4 seconds on the possession. Della Rey, they're going to go long. Mestak's got to put it up, gets up the prayer, doesn't hit a thing. My guy comes down with it, chance for Prince to run. Valdes has got to peel herself off the floor. Valieva, great pass, blows the finish. Miesemann's down on the glass, everybody's on the floor. Mestak is out of bounds, so it'll be a Russian ball.
That was such a read, such a good read from the Russian point guard, you know, to deliver that pass to wide open Valieva, having a mismatch down under the rim.
Emma Miesemann, though, full length for the floor. Gets back, gets on the floor. I'm calling her a superstar. She's blue collar, she's everything.
I'm sure she trains that a lot to run up and down every time because that's incredible physical condition as well, you know, running the big player running like this up and down, being the first in defense, being the first in offense, it's just incredible performance.
Again, Russia extend their defense. Belgium are having to receive passes 2 or 3 steps further outside the three-point line. Van Loo penetrates, kicks it. Mestak finds Valdes, mid-range jump shot, buried it. Russia is forcing Belgium to move that much quicker in the half court, and they're rising to that challenge.
I think Valieva couldn't do any more. You know, she has contested that shot such well. I think she almost touched the ball on that shot.
Beliakova, tough shot. My God, what a rebound. Goes back up and one. No, they called her an offensive foul.
That's such an interesting call.
I'm sure the referee's right because we're a long way from that, but wow. And we're talking so positively about the way Russia have come out in this second half. yet Belgium have increased the lead, and Russia just are struggling to score. Miesemann will hand it off. Malu, a lot of motion. Almost a steal again, Valieva. Inside, outside, and Valdez is fouled. And that'll be Russia's fourth team foul, which is going to hurt them in terms of their defensive pressure. Mestag's going to go to his bench.
As you said, Russia started to put pressure on the reversible of the Belgium team. You know, they're trying to now change something in defense, which is quite nice to see. But still, they're kind of feeling a little bit short. You know, Belgium's just punishing every little mistake.
Mestag comes in for Mestag. Sister for sister. Delaray gets to the far side of the ring, floats it to Valdez, should have shot it. So much indecision on the penetration, possibly the first indecisive thing Belgium have done. Eglova gets it into the half court, little give and go action, goes to the far side of the ring. Valieva cleans up on the boards, gets to 8 points, 4 from 12. However talented she is, she's been scored a little bit by Valters today. Now Lou takes the Miesemann. 5 seconds, Miesemann's got to put it up, nowhere else to go, wraps it. Delaray gets it away on the buzzer, gets the roll.
It's in.
23.5 seconds before the shot was released. And Belgium 55-36. Beliakova moves it to Prince. Tough shot. And one.
That was a great decision from Prince again to pull up that jump shot right after she passed the screen. But you know, Delaray just was there, you know, I think Delaray plays great defense actually, you know, and Prince is just, you know, it's Prince. So she's making these tough shots.
For the first time in a long time, the gym's gone very quiet as Prince goes to the free throw line. Maybe there's a little bit of disbelief around the gym. Not the fact that Belgium are winning, they're winning by so many. The game doesn't feel like a 17-point game because Russia are really putting in a shift at the defensive end. Now they go up the floor. They force Miesemann to handle it. It's not a problem. Van Loo is putting in a long shift at the moment. Major minutes. Miesemann, skip pass. Mestag with nowhere to go. Array, 5 on the possession. Miesemann puts it on the floor. It's going to have to put this up. Takes a prayer, doesn't get the drop. Beliakova has a chance to push. Beglova in transition. Adieva just about hangs on. Beliakova for 3. Got it!
And it's there.
All right, comes off the screen, gets to the far side of the ring, tries to put it up, can't get the finish. And Russia have a chance to build on this momentum. 2:20 to go, there's an eternity left in the game. Raving about the Belgian performance, but Russia are just about to give themselves a big chance to get back in a high-low, great pass. Ganenko waits for Miesemann to fly past. And all of a sudden, 11-point game. Turnover, Beliakova. And Caprio's having what could only be described as an absolute nightmare. That's her 4th turnover. She's only played 4 minutes. Miesemann, mid-range jump shot. That's in the book. When you need it, find her, she'll deliver. Definitely Prince. Nice pass. Valieva avoids the block. And Russia now are getting a little bit more consistent output offensively. Dangerous moments here for Belgium. Still a minute and then another quarter to go. Caplio on the dribble. Miesemann will placed the handoff, takes the responsibility, way short. Looked a little tired on that one. Prince on the dribble. Little hesitation, draws contact. That's only the third team foul for Belgium. They've been so disciplined defensively.
I don't think, to be honest, that foul was so needed because Prince was already behind the board, you know. She was looking for an open teammate. But yeah, to stop and cut Russian offense, especially at this moment when they're getting back, they're slowly recovering.
Prince has it again. Oh, nice pass. Vadieva hangs on. You got the whistle on the play. 2 shots to come. Maria Vadieva, opportunity to get Russia right back in this game. They have been dead, almost buried in this game. But it's never, ever over with this Russian team.
What Russian does now well is to finding Vadieva open down under the rim. You know, they're trying to penetrate, they're trying to attach her defense and just deliver her the ball right under the rim.
Vadieva goes 1 for 2. Still an 8-point game. It was 19 at one point. Last minute, Caplio. Just got to remember who she is. So experienced, so much quality. Miesemann steps, reverses the basketball. They get Valdes down low. Spins the little baseline, goes back to the far side of the ring. What a move. Takes it to one side, comes back on the other side. Turnover, Belgium getting themselves back in control. 59-49 with the basketball, trying to hold for as long as they can into this shot clock. There's about a 6-second differential. When you need it, Valdes comes out. Oh, great pass. Oh, are they going to call that one? They're going to wipe it off. Miesemann on the way to the basket. No dribble. Didn't take it down. I have no idea, unless they're going to call it a hold before she caught the ball. That's a hold off the ball. Is that a hold on the back?
And again, it was such a great read from Miesemann. You know, she knew that Tikhonenko is not in a position to slip down that screen.
Miesemann steps up and makes the free throw. Someone will have to explain the mechanics of that call, where if you hold the back of the player before she catches it, it should be a little bit more serious than just a foul. If that's not in the act of shooting, I don't know what is. Who cares? Miesemann's made 2 for 2. Miesemann shows quality yet again. 20 points personal. Last 10 seconds of what's been a pulsating third quarter. Prince, who wants to finish, lines it up, doesn't knock it down, ball's knocked away. Beglova for 3 is short, and that will do it. Can't believe it'll be a long gap off the floor. Beglova, who I still think would have been a real answer for Russia early in the game. Has played well since entering the game and has got major minutes, has it back. My guy gets it a big screen. Kirilova. Again, the Belgium defense just flies. My guy in the key way, beautiful little fadeaway.
That's what we want to see from Maiga. Nice little post-up game. Step back shot.
Caplio needs a pass. Valdes always available. Ray will move it on. 5 on the possession. Mestak back in the game. He's got to put this up, or someone has. Valdes, they're not going to get it away. That's a 24 violation. They cannot get negative. They've still got to keep this rhythm going. Yeah, Prince has got her first sit of the whole game. Beglova. Eliakova on a curl. Gets it back to Beglova. Belgium defense active. My guy has it high, puts it on the floor, tries to go inside. Tikanenko goes to the hoop for two. Nice drive. Super little move. Closes it to an 8-point game. Well, if you were a Belgium fan thinking you were going to relax and enjoy this, think again.
No, you can't relax against the Russian team.
That comes off the high screen. Will reposition Wouters. Miesemann dives in, but she has to catch it around the foul line. 4 seconds. Little step back. Great Russian defense. My guy will reverse it. Hit the second side early again. Beglova. Beliakova comes high. Goes deep inside. They're going to call a reaching foul on Mestak. Well, Wouters made that cardinal sin of leaving the floor. Opening out the baseline. Miesemann's going to get a very short spell on the bench. These are so important minutes for Linskens. Beliakova for three is off. Kirilova chases it down. Great effort. Gets it back. Uses the pick. Feet set. Toes the line. They've called it three. And Mestak comes down with a defensive rebound and will have to advance herself. Gabriel has it.
Kind of feel that Belgium stopped to run the fast breaks, what was working for them the first quarter, even though I understand they want to secure that leading difference, but still they need to...
Wouters stays at home, but so much credit to Mestak. Kept it alive, and Ann Wouters, 14 points personal. Everyone on this Belgium team just works. Beglova will get it to Tekanok. On Enko. Oh, great pass. Kirilova with a little layup off the back cut. 9 points personal, the 2011 MVP. Trying to lead by example. They're dragging Russia back into this. Wouters will hand it off. Caplio, guarded by Beglova. Wouters will give it a screen. Takes the mid-range two, is off. Beglova has a chance, and Russia have numbers here, but no one commits to the break. Beglova gets the two. Beliakova, I'm giving everyone a hard time for not running the break. She just head down, took it to the glass. So big decision time for coaches, big decision time for players. I think Miesemann has to come back. 6:40 to go. Well, Van Loo rejoins. Van Loo needs a pass, finds a pass. Caplio wants a ball screen, gets one. Oh, beautiful little lay-in. Foul by Vadieva. Beautiful pass by Caplio. If she'd have finished the play, it'd have been the highlight of the game. Full foul for Vadieva. Look at the little out of the back of the hand. And Lindson's got to finish that, got to go through that contact. Now she's got to step with a absolutely quiet Jim. With a few horns trying to put her off. Just strokes it from the free-throw line. That's the look of a player, just concentrating on what she practices every day. But she goes 1 for 2. Magai comes down with a defensive rebound and brings Prince back in the game. 6:20 to go, an eternity.
I don't see that pressure from Belgium team anymore, you know, they're just waiting what the Russian team is gonna come out with.
Vadieva's going to go back to the right hand, steps through, second move, doesn't get the drop. And Linskin hits the deck. Looks frustrated. She's got to come up with that rebound. Inside position, she fought so hard for it. Prince will come off, probably come off 2 staggered screens here. Ball in. Prince off 1, off 2. Little zone for Belgium out of bounds against the end line possession. They leave Prince alone. Oh, for a moment there you thought she's just going to knock the 3 down. Beliakova, well, she saw it, they're going to call it. I'm not sure, I would like to see it again. I'm pretty sure Van Loo had a arm over the top and held, but ball will be on the end line for Russia.
That was a great look from Beliakova to show that foul, you know, happening down on Maiga from
Miesman's going to come back for Wouters. How long will Wouters stay out? There's 6 minutes to go in the game. You know Wouters is going to be ready in about 1 second. As soon as she sits, she'll be ready. Prince moves it on. Belgium defense a little bit more active. Belyakova is long. And they're going to call my guy for the foul. Great box out by Mestek. There's no way she's going to compete with her in terms of a rebound situation unless she does that.
Exactly, and she just was trying to push Maiga as far as possible away from the rim, and it just gave her that foul.
Caplio looks like she's in the rhythm of the game right now. Russia in the passing lane, no. Van Loo, foul line, pops it, way short. Who's coming up with it? Oh, Beglova's quicker than anybody else. My guy will get it and bring in. Beglova will advance the basketball. Prince takes it on the dribble, kicks it. Beglova for three. Is short. What a rebound, but my guy goes up, has it knocked away. Prince has it again. Reposition on the screen. Hard show by Miesman. Beglova again from further out. Is way short this time. Ball is out of bounds.
I could understand that there's been a time pressure on Russia right now, but still, you have two big players down under the rim, and you shoot just this far away free.
Well, you've got to give them a touch before you shoot the three, you would think, especially when you're shooting 25%. Caprillo blows the layup. Oh, my word. How on earth did she miss the wide open layup? You got to believe she just didn't believe. What's the whistle for?
I think the shot clock wasn't right.
I think they've... Caprillo's going to have nightmares about that. Just pushed it. She's going to sit. No, they're going to take Van Loo. It's a nice move, I think, by Mestek to leave her in. Don't take her out after the missed layup.
But
I'm pretty sure she's going to come out in a moment, but...
yeah, but Coach Mestek just shown her, like, calm down, nothing's happening, you know? It's just part of the game.
Mestek has it. Gets her feet set. First three for a long time is long. Doesn't get the roll. And Prince will advance the ball. 7-point game. 4:30 to go. Prince off the high screen. Drive lane appeared. She backs it out. Kirilova puts it on the floor. Floats it to Vadieva. Great pass. And Lenskins comes up with a steal. Great work. Great work defensively by Belgium on the rotations. Gabriel is fouled by Belyakova. Only the third team foul for Russia. And Linskins has just given quality minutes for Belgium. Wouters is back. It's not about, in this situation, it's never about the 30 minutes for Wouters. You know you're going to get those. It's the minutes you get from the bench, and Linskins just gave quality. Great effort. Delay sideline possession. Caplio will take it to the top. Little horn set for Belgium. Wouters will flare. They leave Miesman in the post against Vadieva. Vadieva's on the 4 fouls. Great recognition. That means they take my guy away from the ring too. Caprio takes the Wouters ball screen, repositions, takes the 2 off the glass, doesn't get the roll. I don't know if she needed the kick back, but Vadieva brings it. Little pass to my guy for 2. Hey, we got a 5-point game. It's about Belgian belief now.
Yeah, it is, and Belgium didn't recover well at this defense. You know, it's so great to see Vadieva bringing the ball all the way from one side of the court to another and just give that assist to Maiga. Where are the guards at the moment?
Well, Belgium, if they don't score on this trip, and they haven't, turnover. Belyakova off the glass for 2. 3-point game. And Caprio, for all the loyalty from coach, has to come out right now. 3-point game. Russia have come back from being almost down, but not quite out. Miesman puts it on the floor, goes to the hoop, blows the layup, and Russia have a chance to tie. Miesemann scrapes herself off the floor.
Surprised Russia's not running that fast break while Miesemann is on the floor on the defensive court.
Valieva goes against Wouters, backs her down, goes off the glass. Wouters fouls. Valieva's going to have to go to the line to earn the 2. When teams like Belgium in this situation are faced with winning and beating a team like Russia, mentally, do they believe? Are they going to come down the floor and believe in their system and just run it because it's got them into a winning situation? Or are they going to worry? And they look worried right now. Russia hasn't upped their output. Russia have been consistent, 15, 17, 17. Belgium have just slid every single quarter. And at the moment, they're on the wrong end of a 12-3 fourth period. Chance to make it a 1-point game, which she doesn't do. Van Loo will get Belgium into the half court. A 13-3 run. Hands it off. Belgium are just moving the ball at the moment. And there's a foul on Magai, and that'll be the 4th team foul.
What the Belgium does such a great is that touches from the inside players. You know, they're just going in and out, and that makes the Russian defense work so much harder because they just can't forget that weak side defense.
Belgium, no score for 4 minutes in this fourth quarter. Who's gonna break that? Van Loo settles for a 3 and hits nothing. At the moment, one team looks like it believes it can win, and the other team's just trying to hope. Valieva out top, we'll give it to Prince. Prince loving these moments. Wide open, my guy settles for a long 2. Oh! The banks are still open in Prague. Tied at 64. 64 apiece, and Basserman has the basketball. Backdoor cut, Mastak for 2. Great cut, great pass. 1:40 to go, and Belgium score for the first time in 5 minutes. Prince will get a screen option either way. Wouters is from, now she's got to recover. My guy, same spot, is long this time. Great box out.
Great
box out. Delele will slow it down. Big possession, and Belyakova, for whatever reason, fouls mid-court and will send Van Loo to the free throw line. Sometimes you wonder what happens to players in this situation. As in, why?
And you wouldn't expect that from Belyakova, which is one of the most experienced players in the Russian team, to give them this two free throws for free.
But then again, in moments like this, free throws can be the hardest thing to make. This is Van Loo's first free throws of the night. Misses the first. Makes the second. It's a 3-point game, 1:15 to go. Russia still has all 3 timeouts left. Belgium just has the 1. Prince has it out top, 67-64. Valieva's gonna roll to the corner. Kirielova pulls up for a tough one. Is no good. Valieva comes down with it. Off the glass for 2. Full team points personal. Van Loo with a 1-point lead, advanced the ball. Miesemann has it. Where would you go for your 2 here? Miesemann must get a touch. Van Loo goes pick and roll with Wouters. Van Loo. Miesemann puts it on the floor. Turns back, wide open. Van Loo from the corner. Oh. Rims in and out. Russia have a chance to lead for pretty much the first time in the game. Prince on the floor, steps through. Kirielova for 3 is long. Great rebound by Van Loo. There's a whistle. And I
think Maiga committed a foul right now.
I know. There's a foul on my guy. I don't think anyone on the floor, except for the official, and that's the only person who matters. Let's have a look. Here's the open three that rimmed in and out. Just dropped, had a look, didn't like it. Kirilova for the three. Here's the rebound. We're not going to see the foul because it's out of shot. My guy is fouled out. Miesem's got a chance to make this a 3-point game.
It's quite interesting to see both teams going for that threes, you know. At this stage of the game, when it's just 1 point difference, you don't need threes. You need to play down under the rim, especially if you're strong under the rim.
Miesman has got to make this. Belgium still have a foul to give. Russia, I'm sure, will take the timeout. Miesman makes it. Russia take the timeout. 16.3 seconds to go. Do you win it or look to tie it? Only Coach Mesteg's going to make that decision. But with a foul to give, you know they're probably going to let it run a little and then go after it. If they can steal it, great. If they foul, don't worry, they're on the side again. And Russia will almost certainly take the timeout because they still have all three remaining. This Russian team, whatever happens in this game, are contenders. They have shown that they have a way of playing that will wear you down. Just their size, their athleticism has worn Belgium down. And Belgium are just trying to hang on for the win now.
Yeah, I think they're trying to just to secure that win all second half. You know, they stopped running their fast breaks, which was their big advantage the first half. They were leading the fast break points 14-0, and you know, so far I haven't seen them run that floor, and it's never really good if you're just trying to survive that half and just secure the win. You have to stick to your game plan. You have to keep carrying on what's working, you know. So it's going to be interesting to see these last 16 seconds.
Well, Rush, that stat, 19-0 now, the fast break stat. Russia, no fast break points. But I think it's a little bit crazy because Belyakova did take it and score, so I'm pretty sure that was a fast break. But here we go, 16.3 seconds to go. Belgium lead it by 2. Russia trying to get a win where there was not a win to be had. They've still got a foul to give. They can't get it in. Oh, they just about manage it. That's a long 5 count. On the baseline, Prince nowhere to go. Just about froze it out. Now they could foul. Tingienko. Oh, makes the 3.
I think the referee's gonna check it, no?
It's timeout. It's a 2-pointer. She towed the line. Belgium are gonna come back with 6.2 seconds. Let's take a look.
Tikhonenko would be the last player you would expect to hit this shot. Great, great.
She loves it. Russia have given themselves a huge chance to come back from the dead here. The camera angle didn't help us because you couldn't really see whether it was a 2 or 3.
The referees, I'm sure they had a great angle to see that shot.
Well, there was no one's debating it. Obviously, it was inside the 2 for the 3-point line. 6.2 seconds to win the game. Or 6.2 seconds, you would hope, just to go to overtime. What you would hate here is someone to make a mistake. You want someone to win a game with a great play, not a mistake. So after 39 minutes
and
54 seconds, we come down to 6 seconds. We could have done this. We didn't need the game. Let's just go for 6 seconds, see if you can win a game. And both coaches would have done situations like this in practice. 6 seconds to win the game, 10 seconds to win the game. Belgium just have to execute. Russia just have to play defense. Russia have no foul to give. If there is a foul here, Belgium try and win it from the line.
It's going to be interesting what play the coach Mesdag has just drawn the Belgium team.
But I think he'll try and go inside, but if he doesn't, Kim Mesdag will have the opportunity to win the game from the perimeter. Van Leeuwen will inbound the ball. 6.2 seconds to go. Fouders was wide open. Mesdag has it. Miesemann has it. This is going up. Goes to the left hand, off the glass. No foul. Prince throws it full court. We're going to overtime. but Belgian belief perhaps evaporated. Tikhonenko did a marvelous job at the end of the fourth. Wouters in the block, goes to work, right hand, far side of the ring. Valieva can't foul, it's a great call by you. Beglova will find Prince. Prince uses a Tikhonenko for the screen, nowhere to go, finds Valieva, they go high-low, ball knocked away by Meeseman, comes up to Belyakova for two, and for the second successive set, Russia scrambled too. Belgium just have to believe still, 70-70. Mastag has it, Wouters, they're gonna go there again. Keep going to the same place, he's gonna come back, goes to the right hand again. Valieva can't foul, you've got to change the matchup, they'll go somewhere else, but Wouters goes to 18 points.
That's a great call from Coach Mastag to go through Valieva. And Wouters is experienced enough to play her backside to the rim.
Belyakova for three. Oh, Belyakova! Back-to-backs for Belyakova. Gives Russia the lead.
That's a time for experienced players to step up, you know. Great shooting from Belyakova.
Mastag again looking inside of Wouters, who wants it and gets it. Surely someone's got to help. Tikhonenko guards it this time. Wouters goes to the right hand and more pressure from Tikhonenko. Just forces Wouters to miss. Prince, Russia have the first lead in such a long time. Prince, drive lanes open, goes off the glass, doesn't get the drop. Wouters gets the rebound. Van Loo says, give it to me.
That was a great defense from Delaray.
Now Meeseman needs the basketball, and Wouters knows that. And she fumbles it off of Valieva's foot. .255. There's off the knee. Meeseman fumbled it to start with, a little lucky really. Meeseman on the cut, wide open, should score, does score. Belgium are just pounding away on the inside. 23 points personal for Meeseman. Beglova has it, will take the ball screen from Valieva. Valieva down low, and we got a foul on the play. Belgium still have a foul to give. The ball will be on the end line.
We could see that Wouters tried to get in front of Valieva, but she's just holding her position so well down under the rim.
Belgium go again to a 2-3 look, then match up man to man. Valieva gets it on the inside again, goes with the right hand. Beautiful little finish. Old school at the moment, everyone pounding it on the inside. Meeseman brings it. Foul trouble, execution at both ends. Mastag will get the ball screen. Mid-range two is long, gets her own rebound. Is off again. Great work by Meeseman to keep it alive, and they go back to Van Loo with a full team reset.
To get 2 offensive rebounds against Russian team, wow, such an effort from Belgium team.
5 seconds. Time really desperately low now. Wouters goes up with a jump shot, way short. Russia have a chance to open a lead here. Prince pushes. Beglova will move it on. Prince on a flare. We thought she was going to get a touch. Valieva outside. Everyone looks a little weary, to say the least. Prince with 3 on the shot clock is going to have to launch this 3. Way off. Valieva gets an offensive rebound, and Russia get a recycle. It's like 2 heavyweights at the end of a 15-round heavyweight contest. Who's going to survive? Meeseman on a switch. Valieva down low, has it knocked away. Meeseman comes up. Valieva's on the floor. 24-second violation. Belgium have an opportunity with 1:05 to take back the lead. Same question, do they believe? Wouters believed early in the quarter. They're 6 points in the quarter, have all gone on the inside.
Miesemann needs touches right now. Vadyeva is on her. That was efficient before.
But she doesn't need him outside the three-point line. No back screen to take it down. Now she's going to go at her. Got to go at her right now. Spins, takes the tough one off the glass. Valdez keeps it alive. Russia have a shot to win it. Miesemann almost gets a steal. They don't foul now. There's going to be an 8-second violation. It's got to be an 8-second violation. 38.9 seconds. Belgium have another opportunity to lead it.
That effort from Miesemann to try to challenge that ball, you know, that gave the seconds for Belgium to keep them on the 8 seconds violation.
Vadieva's defense was phenomenal. Just in foul trouble, just stayed in stance, played big. They're stacked. Wouters on the roll for 2. Timeout Russia. They're down 1 with 31.8 to go. Prince, who else would get the inbound pass? Attacks it, drive lane, tough shot off the glass. Wow, what a decision. They wanted to go early to get the ball back. They've got to get it over, Belgium. Miesemann does. They don't need to shoot it, there's a foul. And Delaray will go to the free throw line. If she makes both, it's still a 1 possession game. That's a big call to go for the quick shot to get the ball back.
And to be honest, credit to Russia. They fouled Delare, who hasn't been offensively as productive as the rest of the players. But let's see if she's going to make both.
Well, she hasn't been to the free throw line tonight. This is where you forget. You try and forget the moment. You try and forget where you are. And it's you, the free throw line, and the ring. She's got to make the second one. So important. Comes up empty, but stays with a play. What a rebound. They're going to call it a jump, and Russia will get it back with 12.8 seconds to win the game. Neither team have a foul to give. Russia just need 1 shot to win it. .8, Prince will get it. Is Prince going to keep this and try and win it for Russia? It's a 1-2-2 zone almost. Beglova for 3 is off. Offensive rebound by Belyakova. Game Belgium! Game Belgium!